Last time on Make Amends, my document fucked me. So hold on a second.
Do you want me to send that ball again? Because God knows.
Yeah, I need a...
We gotta set up a pitching machine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Lamp's there with the bat like fucking Jared's
You can hit this one and we'll be okay.
All right.
We get 3 strikes. Okay. Fucking someone.
Hey, Lamp, what happened last time on Make Amends?
Last time on Make Amends, our heroes dove into the church under constant guard, and despite the security, it wasn't too hard. They stumbled upon a latch leading below, and into a mysterious place they did go. The bunker had to have been built with highly advanced gear, so there was a question as how the Order found it here. But that question went unanswered when the villain appeared, and flipped a switch spilling a poison gas to be feared. The priest got a glimpse of the power he braced, but the nature of his magic was hard to place. Fortunately, the heroes won out that day, and as the gas spilled out, our ensemble got away. The diplomat has been saved, and the Order's wounds will need tending. What else would you need for a happy ending? So with Logan behind them, our heroes move on in high gear. Songbird says Lake Blackwater is quite nice this time of year.
Yay!
Hooray!
Die.
That's about as...
I feel really dumb, and with the rhyming, I thought you were going to say, and make amending. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought that was coming as well.
We have to make amends with Child, because I killed her dad. That's the whole point. I already forgot her name.
Man, you affected me.
Millie. I'm bad at names.
Jill!
Jill.
Ah, you did
Millie.
You did a really efficient job smashing my mostly spoiler-free last time. Alright.
Oh my god.
So this time, you guys were heading down the road, and Cornelius, you were riding up front. However, due to a small turn taken with a bit too much vigor, Songbird smashed up one of the wheels pretty good. You've been watching her repair this wheel for the better part of 10 minutes.
So I don't want to knock on wood or anything, but do we need more help? Do I need to get like Robbie or something?
No, she very swiftly holds a finger up, like, no, I got it. Yeah.
You said that 10 minutes ago, and then 5 minutes ago.
Alright, yeah, well, 10 minutes ago I didn't realize that, like, 5 of the spokes got shattered, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. As she's sitting around, she's got some pieces of wood that she's trying to whittle into a decent enough shape of a spoke to be a quick fix. In her hand, she has just an absolutely gorgeous green dagger that looks like it is kind of being used in a really insulting way, frankly. It's ornate. It's got a beautiful gem encrusted in the blade of it, and it is being used to sharpen wood.
Nice.
I don't even have to write that joke.
What's that?
Nothing. It just you're using that really crazy dagger to just cut up some wood.
I mean, it's a tool, right? You're supposed to use them like this.
Yeah, you're right.
She is not right.
Also, I cannot move
right.
my Cornelius.
Oh, that's right. I resized your Cornelius, so he looks less tiny. Yeah, you should be able to move him now.
You made him bigger?
Yeah, he was too small next to other tokens.
Now he's
not
unstoppable. Right. Everyone run.
Look out, he's now below average height.
Still. Yeah. You watch your whittle for a while longer, and the frustration of this having happened is sort of boiled over, and she's back to being a little bit more chill. Yeah. So I mean to ask you something.
Ooh, me?
Yeah, you. Aren't you a little young? Aren't you a little young to be out here doing this kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. But I've been out on my own for, 3 years?
Wow, that's an awful long time.
Yeah, nothing. I didn't really do the adventuring type of stuff. I just went from tavern to tavern, told some jokes, got a room for a night, saw sights. So the adventuring part is new.
Yeah, I can tell.
What?
Not to be too judgy about it, but like you kind of scream greenhorn.
Hands on his hips, pouty face.
Her eyes drift down to your new belly scar. You should probably wear a little bit more than that if you're gonna be dealing with dudes swinging knives at you.
What? But then they won't see the scar and go, "Oh, he's dangerous." He laughs at himself for that one.
See, now that's a good joke. That's good material. So you've been roaming around for 3 years, you said?
Yeah. Left my village as soon as I turned 16 and haven't head back.
What, by yourself?
Yeah. That's kind of how it is from my village. You go off on your own for about a year, and then you come back with wisdom and have matured as a person.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go back, so I didn't.
Oh. She kind of scratches the back of her head. That feels a little rude.
Yeah.
But
He
I can
contemplate sitting on the side of the road, and then he's like, "No, I'll just get dirty."
But I can understand the sentiment of not wanting to go back home. I'm gonna take a wild guess that your parents are the overbearing types.
They had a very clear vision of what they wanted me to do for the rest of my life. And what I wanted to do wasn't that.
Yeah, that's a familiar tune.
Wish it wasn't as familiar.
Yeah, right. She looks away for a hot second. Maybe I'll go back sometime. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've been feeling too, especially with all the adventuring stuff.
Getting the pang of conscience. Want them at least to know what the probable cause of you getting killed was.
I don't know. I guess I'd feel bad if they don't know at least that I'm okay after these 3 years. I never really thought about that until my life was in danger.
Yeah, they definitely think you're dead, I bet.
I just don't want them to see, "Oh, you're back and you were in such danger. Stay here forever now."
Yeah, that could happen.
Guess that's just a chance I'm gonna have to take one of these days. Odds are we won't even go up near there for a while.
Oh yeah? Where are you from?
Forgets the area on the map that it is, but it's like... I know it had a name, like the general area.
It did indeed have a name. It's called Havish.
Yeah, I'm up from Havish area.
Wow. That's a bit of a ways.
Yeah, when you got 3 years to be walking, you walk pretty far.
I guess that makes sense. You're probably relieved to have a wagon now then, huh?
Oh my god, it's so good to have a wagon.
Yeah,
so
right?
good to have a wagon. Stroke side of the wagon.
Meanwhile, the horse is like, "Yeah, I didn't do fucking anything."
Yeah, no, this is a really fine piece of craftsmanship. I should really try and track down the person who made it again.
Were they an old friend, a stranger, random old man on the side of the road?
Complete and total stranger. Not an old man, though. No, I ran into him when I was passing by New Hilderskoff, you know, as far away as I could go. Yeah, it turns out they just, I don't know, make stuff like this, I guess. You'd think that there'd be more of a market. You'd think there'd be more of a market for pocket dimension carriages, but I guess there isn't.
Yeah, you would think that, huh? I figure merchants, everybody could get some use out of this, but...
You know what it is? It's probably the looming fear that, like one of those slimes who can pop pocket dimensions will come along and just eat your whole stock.
Ooh, that would be one bad investment.
Sure would. Fortunately, I think I'm vigilant enough to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Especially now that there's passengers going on in there. Wouldn't be so easy to wipe that one off my conscience if 5 people got killed by a stupid slime. Oh wait, no, there's more than 5 in there now.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, if it's just a bunch of junk, you're like, it's just my stuff. I guess I can live, but people, it's different.
It's a lot different. Although one of those people in there I could definitely do without. How long is he going to stay here again? We're getting rid of Dogen, right?
I don't know how he got in there.
We invited him.
I mean, we told him, yeah, we'll just stop him off outside of the town, but he just can't. He's not a bad guy, he's just like that.
I don't know, I get the sneaking suspicion he's a bad guy.
Maybe he's a bad guy.
Call it some grizzled intuition, but I don't trust his type very much.
Damn it, stop trying to blow up the wagon.
Muffled theme playing from inside.
The 2 outside do nothing and let this happen.
Yeah, no, I'd want to dump him off at the next town over, but if we're cutting through Blackwater territory, that's not gonna be soon.
Yeah. Well, we'll just... You know? We'll just see what happens.
We'll just play it by ear and hope he doesn't get everyone killed.
Yeah, we've all been playing it by ear for the past... I don't know... week?
I mean, is there anything in your prophecy that says we have to keep him?
No!
Maybe we could just ditch him when he's taking a nap or something.
That's my spot.
Yeah, meanwhile...
Thousands of miles away.
No, not thousands of miles away. Within the relative safety of Songbird's wagon.
Thousands of... No. Here we are.
Look, man, I'm telling you, I got this spot first.
I promise you didn't. That has been my spot, and it's uncomfortable, and I hate it, but it's mine.
Well, if you want me to be able to do any amount of alchemical research, he takes another sip from the mysteriously labeled bottles, then I'm gonna need a place to sit.
I certainly don't.
3 chairs, but I only have 1 butt. Varys just keeps running between the chairs.
This chair is too cold. This chair is too hot. This chair is just right. Varys, that's not how chairs work.
No, yeah. Speaking of that, this alchemical research, another sip. I think I've narrowed down. What most of this stuff was supposed to be for, or at least their sorry attempt at it.
What is it?
It's a series of combinations of exceedingly illegal narcotics that I'm intimately familiar with.
I just say it like that.
Yeah. If I had to take a guess, they were probably making two things. The first being that gigantic plume of gas that ended up pouring out of that sorry excuse for a church. He does a little fist pump. The other one being something. It's like a combination of what we in the market call daydreamer. Puts people in a haze, mix it with something to make them a little bit more receptive to, I don't know, commands.
That's
rewriting.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Then I know that that's not working because you haven't gotten up from my spot.
That's because I've only been consuming in entirely safe quantities.
Consume more.
Nah, I don't like to touch this kind of stuff.
Throws arms up.
And Dogen wins another day.
Mr. Dogen.
I'm Dogen.
Yes, hi. What is so special about that spot in particular?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh. Then, Varys seems very confused why this is a problem.
Look, sometimes you have to dig your heels in and fight the man, and sometimes the man is green and named Morfogu.
But he's nice.
Uncomfortable, it's round.
I want it comfortable and square.
The corners are just not gonna work.
Okay. Well then, I have an idea. Varys is gonna scurry over here and pick up this box. And then bring it over to Morfogu, because he wanted a not-so-round thing to sit on. Morfogu! It is a box.
That it is. It is a box.
Will it do?
I liked it over there.
This goes on for 10 hours.
We've been doing this for 3 days straight.
It's fine. Thank you, Varys.
Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Well, I should make sure that everyone's doing okay. Ravi?
He like looks up, like half not paying attention. He had his book in his hands and he was scribbling something in it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just was making sure you're doing okay.
Nods.
Great! She just smiles and claps her hands together. What about you two?
Yeah, you come over to the table and much like what Laszlo was doing when Cornelius and friends stumbled upon him, he's got one of his scrolls out in front of him. He's just trying to do some freestyle magic on it, see if it budges. Oh, I'm doing okay.
Great. And what about you, Mickey?
Michaela, for however long we've been doing this, if you all recall, she stole one of like the holy, just like the Bible of the of Justicia from the church.
The Order Bible.
Yep. She is pouring through to see if she can find anything, like even a little bit at all, that might help her figure out, like, what was up with that red hand on the heart thing? Is that a Justicia thing, or is that some other thing? It's probably some other thing, but she wants to be sure.
Yeah, so you pour through the book, and with Laszlo in your company, someone who would theoretically also be familiar with Justitia's teachings, he pretty quickly confirms that that is not something that is typically goes hand in hand with Justicia.
She closes the book and she kind of like rubs like her eyes, like she hasn't like blinked in hours. She just kind of chucks the book behind her. This book sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't used to feel that way, but yeah, that book sucks.
Didn't help with anything.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's usually just supposed to try and teach you generally good morals, like be nice to your neighbors, don't steal, don't murder unless they deserve it.
Michaela looks at the camera. Yeah, that's not really my bag. She wouldn't say that. That's not really my style. It's better.
Yeah.
My bag.
I can't really say it ever made a whole lot of sense to me. A lot of Justitia's teachings revolve around doing the good things, obviously, so that you stay in her good graces, but also punish those who have fallen out of her good graces.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. I guess the idea is that you give them what's coming to them, but I've never been a good judge of that.
Ravi, very quietly off to the side. Stupid club.
See, now that's what's coming to them. They are a stupid club, and I'm honestly psyched to be rid of them.
Yeah, perhaps we could have left on better circumstances, but
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do about it now.
Yeah. That bridge has been pretty thoroughly burned and then covered in a noxious gas.
Gas, yeah, just an absurd amount of
Well,
gas.
I mean, silver lining. If we're cutting through Blackwater territory and they're still dealing with the poison gas, they're probably not going to follow us. Probably.
Probably. I hope Turgish is okay. He was nice.
If anyone knows where the panic rooms are, it'd definitely be Turgish. He built them. He probably made it out okay.
Varus's eyes keep wandering over to the hammer. She's just like,
Oh yeah.
she's just like wrapping her fingers in the table over and over again.
Yeah, Varus, you've had an uncomfortable phenomena. You've been doing your best to ignore it, but that hammer has been especially chatty. You haven't been able to make out any of the words coming out of it. It's almost like it's just ambient chatter. But none of your friends, sans Michaela, can really hear it. And even Michaela's only been able to hear the occasional breathing and sign of life going on in there.
Varus.
You distracted.
Oh,
If
that's
you're
just,
gonna do something.
no, that's just my personality.
No, it's not.
Varus inside her head. Crap, she's on to me. I goofed.
You're a terrible liar. What's wrong?
Okay. Now, I don't want you to think I'm crazy, but I've been,
Do you know who you're talking to?
She like leans in all secretive, but I think that hammer's talking.
Michaela turns around and looks at it. Oh yeah, I forgot that was even. You know what? Let me try something. Forgot that was even a thing. Excuse me. She wants to try to cast share language on the hammer. If it's like sentient, this could work. Maybe.
All right, well, you do so, and there's no immediate effect.
Do you hear anything now?
I don't know. Varus just walks up to it and just knocks the head of the hammer a couple times like it's a door. Hello?
As you touch it, you felt a quick sensation. It almost felt like you were joining with it for just a moment. You were almost able to make out what it was saying.
Yes, no, anything?
I don't know.
Well, it was worth a try.
We
don't get to talk to Ravi today, but, you know.
You begin hearing from it, "Speaker, oh speaker."
Speaker? Who's the speaker?
You don't get anything else.
Wait, is it talking now?
Yeah, talking to her.
Right, like Michaela's asking Varus because she was like, "Speaker," like out of nowhere.
Yeah, it said speaker, oh speaker.
Speaker.
Yeah. Hello?
Don't tell me you guys are a bunch of crazies.
No!
No, hold on.
Dogen!
He says, doing another line of drug.
Don't mind me, I'm just snorting wood chips. It's like...
Responsibly.
It's better when it's off the square boxes.
You gotta eat your fiber somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My wood chips. And
I'm
he's just sitting there snorting them.
Well,
What a waste.
what makes you think being crazy?
Look, hammers don't talk. I've been using that thing 24/7 pretty much, and I've never heard a peep out of it. Again, you hear, speaker, oh speaker.
Speaker, oh speaker. Varys, like, puts her ear up to the head of the hammer. Listen, I'm a listener.
Do you press it like right up to it? Like, do you touch it?
Oh, Varys is dumb enough. Varys is dumb enough.
I don't know if that's like a dumb thing. I mean, I guess we'll find out. But...
Hammer comes to life and hits me in the temple, killing me instantly.
Oh no! Campaign over.
You put your ear up to it.
Just rolls up a new character.
You put your ear up to the hammer, and you hear very clearly, speaker, oh speaker, speaker, oh speaker. And after that you black out for a moment.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He
Nutty!
falls.
Oh
okay.
God, where am I? Whoa!
Bottom, like middle.
In the bottom, right over here. As you come back to as you come back to your senses, you find yourself somewhere that is not right.
Hello?
And still you hear, speaker, oh speaker, speaker, oh speaker, speaker, oh speaker.
Ow!
He does not respond.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
As you walk around, you get an increasing feeling that this all just isn't quite right.
Oh, okay.
You figure being over a bed of lava would be quite hot, but it is not. Likewise, you'd think that these platforms are sturdy, but it feels as though they're collapsing under you like leaves.
Varys is gonna... she's gonna like break off a bit of a stick or something on this tree and toss it in the lava. Does it burn or does it just hang out?
It just clacks right onto the lava.
Clack.
Like it's solid.
Bethesda, why?
Speaker, oh speaker, I'm listening.
Speaker, oh speaker, come closer.
Okay.
I want so desperately to talk. I haven't had a chance to so long, so very, very long.
Okay.
Our parting words were not so great. I wish to remedy that as best I can, and best I could.
Who are you?
Who am I? Yes, who indeed? Who are you? You're the speaker, as is said by me and you as well.
I'm the speaker?
Yes, you. Shouldn't you know? It's been so long, but could you have forgotten? I don't think you have, but maybe you did.
I'm sorry. I'm very confused.
Another step forward, speaker, oh speaker.
She notices like swamp. Does that look like it's pretty deep or?
No, it looks shallow.
Mm-hmm.
You take a step in and it's scalding hot. Speaker, oh speaker, you're here now. How nice, how quaint, how lovely.
Where is this?
This, well, you should know it better than any. 'Tis my prison, made not by you, but put here by you. Very rude of you, speaker. Why would you do a thing like that? Did I deserve it? I certainly don't think so.
I didn't send anyone to prison.
Ah, you did, speaker, and I know I've known this, for it is known. It is known. It could even be said. Yes, it can be said. It can be said by both men of good humor and men of poor wealth that the forces that bind this world together are the same that bring it closer and closer to a timely destruction. Suddenly, in a glorious flash, a form appears, precariously stood atop the stump. Yes, it can be said. It can be said by both men of good humor and men of poor wealth that the forces that bind this world are the ones that bring them closer and closer to a timely destruction. But, Speaker, who are these men? These same men who drive themselves forward pull themselves back on today of all days, but also the ones long turned to dust. Dust that builds and builds until it forms a monster of its own. But don't be hasty in judgment or action, Speaker, for those that judge cannot go unjudged by the fathers and forefathers and foremost forefathers who formed the dust on those long past days. Days deemed unforgettable that went forgotten on that day of all days. It can be said, a simple onlooker who watched as the dust became men and the fibers that bound kin formed the very noose that did them in. It could be said that onlooker was to blame, but who could blame them? Could you do it, Speaker? No, I think not. There was no blame to tame them or maim them, so they were the same as them, the same as all the rest who built and baked and formed the very walls of beasts and men on that day of all days. But who's to say they failed, Speaker? In case you've forgotten, failure is defined as lack of success, and to say there was no success would make a liar out of the fathers and forefathers and foremost forerunner of forever and ever and ever and ever, and who would want a thing like that? The only way to crave failure is for failure to be the only thing that you know, and knows the withered dust of days long forgotten. Everyone knows that, including you, Speaker. And how couldn't they? One use of their eyes tells them they're in over their head, and they have been since they were dead. The truly stubborn and ambitious move past that point, but for the rest of us, the only option is to commit and fight on to the days of dust and fathers and failures and successors and impressors and distressors on today of all days. It can be said that being stubborn and being stupid are the same thing, but if that were true, then every quitter would be a genius and every hero would be a dead man, and dead men hardly have the dexterity for blades, knives, axes, staves, burning blades, bows, arrows, explosives, hidden blades, hidden poisons, hidden secrets, hidden heroes, hidden statues, hidden towers, hidden powers, hidden flowers, hidden showers, showers of praise for the survivors of beasts, and showers of tears for the cowards who fell on today of all days. But mourning doesn't bring anyone back, in case you've forgotten, Speaker. The only things that revive are actions and memories and obscenities, things that shouldn't be said in the light of day, let alone to those who you were convinced you once loved. But hidden blades and forgotten days make for a poor mix for those who value keeping their mind where it belongs instead of in the clutches of beasts and their walls made of dust. But don't be hasty, Speaker. I see you're eager to talk, but don't be hasty. To dust can be to kick dust into the air where it's long since gotten comfortable in the many years passing, but it can also be to place new dust where there was previously none. Would it be so unreasonable to say that King's sole job is to lead future dust to its place of new rest? Is that not what the successor is for? For you see, successors cannot become onlookers lest they become dust themselves. It's not the job of successors to become the bricks of beasts and hidden blades, but rather to cut the noose on today of all days. That's it, isn't it, Speaker? The meaning you search for day in and day out, hidden away between monsters and dust and long past days, the stubborn blades and distressing impressors could hardly handle the good-humored noose. In spite of the fathers of beasts, you take judgment by action by embracing the showers of arrows, and it could be said that failure is defined as the successor mixing the mind of the hero's dexterity, but who could blame the resting onlooker on this day of all days? It was only through their own stubborn ambition that memories of days long forgotten could become king, but less than they've forgotten, the unreasonable mind's only option was to be dead and hidden amidst the blaze of today of all days, and who would want that? To form the wall of dust and blame would be a king for today, but mourning days for arrows and hidden blades convince the love of kings of men to shower forward hasty craving. That's it, isn't it? The men who judge hasty of same that builds unforgettable on today of all days would successors be, could dead flowers untamed for dust and men so unreasonable for craving forgotten of today of all days. That's it, isn't it, Speaker? That's what it was all along, wasn't it?
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm very confused, and I don't want any trouble.
Trouble? There's no trouble. Not unless you want it. I don't think
No.
you do. He poofs down to a smaller size. Now that I get a closer look at you, perhaps I was mistaken, Speaker. Perhaps you're another.
Yeah, I'm Varus. It's nice to meet you.
But is it? That's normally not how one would greet a demon such as myself, and yet here you are showing these pleasantries. Perhaps you are the hero after all. Sorry, names are something that should be given, and you've given yours. You may call me Varen Gash.
Oh, hello, Varen Gash. It's very nice to meet you. I'm sorry.
The pleasure's truly all mine. I've been so lonely in all these years of dust and days.
I'm very sorry that someone trapped you in here. That doesn't seem
not
very...
someone, you, but not quite you.
Me?
Someone so similar, yet very, very different. Why would you do such a thing, do you think?
I don't think I would.
Quite the thought. Let's humor it for a moment.
Okay.
If you didn't do it, then who did, Speaker?
Do you remember? So they looked like me?
No, they didn't really, but they felt like you. Yes, very much so. The same energy, the same stance, the same blood, Speaker, the same blood.
Wait, does the name Avelia mean anything?
Avelia? Hard to say. Not a name I've heard, although I've had plenty of time to forget, but I don't forget too many things. Except for those forgotten days, of course, as I well established.
Was it a dragon, maybe? That seems a bit ridiculous.
As I seem to recall, there's no dragons in Aldwell, and I've been quite stuck here, haven't I?
That's true. And I don't know how they would even put you here in the first place. Well,
but is that not quite the truth, I suppose? It's quite recent that there's no dragons in Aldwell. They used to quite favor this place, wanted it very dearly, but their weapons were simply too much for the mighty beasts. Those beasts with their walls of dust and men of days.
How come... I mean, you've been dragged around by Dogen for a long time. Why not talk to him?
I did! Countless days were spent trying to talk to him. I feel that him and I have a lot in common. Sadly, though, my words fell upon deaf ears. You are the speaker. You are the one who can speak to me, and grant permission to others to speak to me as well.
No.
Have you forgotten, Speaker?
Maybe? I don't know. Like I said, I'm really sorry. I'm very confused by all this. No. Vera's actually kind of like, gets a little stern look on her face, or as stern as she can look, and actually straightens up and gets her posture back up. Now, I met someone that was very nice before, too. And that was a big lie. Are you trying to trick me?
Sadly, I don't have the patience for trickery. What you see is what you get, and what you get is a man long since broken. Perhaps in the past I would have tried to deceive you, but these 1,000 years in captivity have kept me, quite confined.
What would you do if you got out?
Oh, nothing good, I can tell you that, Speaker, and I tell you that with utmost honesty. Were I not here, this conversation would not be so pleasant, but I am, so it is. Isn't that great? I don't think it is that great.
No, it doesn't seem very fair to you. But all the same, if you got out and the only thing you'd want to do is hurt people, I don't know if that's... Well, you really... I don't want to say it, but maybe you should be here if the only thing you want to do is hurt people.
Oh, it's not the only thing I want to do. There's so many, many things that I want to do. I want to see the entire world, and I would like to see it burn, only a little, just to see what it looks like, to catch that one euphoric moment. Wouldn't you like to see it burn, just for a moment? It would be indescribable, I bet.
I don't know if you've noticed, she just like gestures to her warm attire. I prefer the cold, quite frankly. But if there was something, actually, if you wanted to burn something, to the far east of here, there's all this nasty corruption. You could burn things and be helpful.
Corruption, you'd say?
Yeah. Well, that's what they call it, at least. I'm not sure. It might have a different name.
Well, what do you call it? What would you describe it as? What does it look like? How does it smell? How does it feel? How does it destroy?
Well, I don't know if it really destroys. It kind of changes. It's goopy and sloppy and pretty gross.
So he is here, then. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, why he would be here and why you are here. Yes, this all tracks quite well. Perhaps today isn't the day of all days, but a new day. A new day that shan't be forgotten.
Who are you talking about? Who's he?
The he. Who is the he? The same he who was the problem before, and will be the problem now, as I take it. Although he has less allies, as I bet, and I also bet that his lack of action has something to do with his lack of allies. That makes a lot of sense, I think.
Lack of allies. So this guy is in charge of all the nasty corruption, and maybe he's preparing for something?
Ooh, to say he's in charge is quite the bold claim. Yes, it is under his control, but does he truly control it? It's a living, breathing thing, has a mind of its own. You could unleash it, but what will it do? I certainly don't know.
Wait,
I wasn't there.
The corruption's alive?
All things are alive, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, she like, for a moment, is like, hashtag deep, is like thinking. Well,
Tell you what, though, as long as I'm trapped in here, I have precious little to do. He does a quick hand gesture, and a rune appears in front of him. This is my symbol. I'm dreadfully bored while I'm trapped within here, and you might be able to help me spice up my time a little bit. I have precious little power left over. However, I feel like an occasional spiteful action might do my heart so good.
Huh. This? Okay. Now, I appreciate this offer. Varys takes a couple of steps back. But I've heard that deals with devils are not good.
Ah, very true. We demons are absurdly powerful, as I'm sure you've noticed. They are the root of your problems now, aren't they? And I would be much the same if I were free, but I am not on today of all days. But I could be, but I am not. So, yes, I understand your apprehension. However, this is not a deal you're making. You are not giving anything to me. I'm simply giving to you. It's a boon, not a bargain.
But a boon could be asked for a favor later.
What favor would I need of you? I have everything I could possibly need, and here my world is infinite and expanding, and so beautiful, don't you think?
Except for freedom.
Freedom's a paltry thing, although I would like to see the world burn. There we are again in that classic nut. Oh, well, I'll ponder on that a little bit longer. A little bit longer, fonger. Fonger's not a word, or is it? It could be. Say, is fonger a word?
It might. Why not? It's your world.
It is my world, isn't it?
All right, well, I'll keep this in my back pocket. She's like pulls out a little piece of paper and is writing on it very gently.
He comes down and sighs again. I don't mean to mislead you or anything. I do truly wish to help you in your plight. You're not quite sure what that is yet, but I assure you that I know. If you are truly the speaker, and I believe you truly are, then you'll be encountering those I find so unsavory, and in that moment, I sure would like to assist you.
Speaker for who, precisely?
Speaker for me, and my brothers and sisters, of course.
Oh, more demons.
Many demons.
Oh.
Have you truly forgotten so much, Speaker? Did no one fill you in?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm very confused. Why me?
Why you indeed? It's your blood, like I told you.
Varys just kind of looks at her mittened hands.
Your blood is unbiased, much like myself. Your blood says you're the speaker, and I can't help but agree with it. Although if you'd like to give it to someone else, I'd be more than willing to play ball with them, but I don't think it works that way. Or maybe it does. Have you tried giving someone else your blood? I suppose that was a stupid idea, wasn't it? That'll never work. Or maybe it will. We should test it sometime.
I'm fine. Besides, maybe I am probably the best person for this. Because I'm very much the mentality not to judge a book by its cover. So, I will try to be pleasant and neutral about this. Because you've been pleasant, I suppose. It's just, this is a lot.
I think it was a perfectly digestible chunk, but if you think it was a lot, we can sit here a bit longer while you digest and ruminate.
So, where are your brothers and sisters? Are they in weapons too?
Weapons? Perhaps not. I assume they're all trapped in ironic objects, although this isn't quite ironic, more moronic. I prefer things that are changing in constant, and let's be honest with ourselves, sledgehammers tend to hold their form quite effectively.
I see.
And the rhythmic pounding does my heart so poor. If only he'd mess up once in a while.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, this has been educational? I don't know.
I certainly hope so.
Gosh, my blood. I don't think
your blood, speaker. How hard is it for you to figure?
Well, I won't lie. There's some stuff going on with me.
You don't say. Want to talk about it?
So
I'm more than willing to lend an occasional ear. I'm quite good for it.
She just like keeps looking back and forth.
They both sit crisscross applesauce on the water.
Okay. So my blood is different nowadays. Is that what you're detecting?
I don't know what you mean. I'm detecting your blood just the same as ever, but it's you that's different.
So maybe
A different look, but the same person.
Varys gets very pale in the face when he says that. Okay, so it is just me, I guess.
Well and truly, there's no one else here.
I don't think anyone in... Looks like she's trying to say something, but can't. Like, something is physically preventing her from doing so.
Aha! They both get up and point. That confirms it's so true, just like the speaker before. Yes, you two are bound, aren't you?
Bound?
I knew I was an excellent judge of character. Yes, bound to one of those beasts of dust and days with their walls and their minds. One of those beasts, yes?
You mean a dragon?
Doesn't have to be a dragon, could have been anything, but in this case, yes, that is what I meant.
Varys kind of looks down and clutches her hand against her chest. Okay, so you know about pacts.
As much as you could know about a pact from being bludgeoned by someone with one.
Someone with one?
Yes, someone with one. You with one. Your blood, remember?
So it's just the fact that I'm a pact bearer, not because of who I am specifically. So a pact bearer did this.
They both walk away waving him off. No. It's you, all right. It has to do with you and your pact. Don't you get it? Did you miss it? I thought I was quite clear, wasn't I?
Oh, this is a lot. Varys just kind of slouches.
Would you like to talk about it? I'm a very good listener. Two more appear. They once again sit crisscross applesauce.
I think I need time to think, quite frankly.
I see. He snaps and they all go away. Well, it's not like I'm going anywhere. If you ever feel the need to chat, you can knock at my home address or just etch that rune somewhere. There's a looming chance I'll pay attention.
I guess one more thing before I go. Mickey said that she was hearing some rah, 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 rah from the hammer as well. Are you interested in talking to her?
I'm interested in talking with absolutely anyone. If you would allow me that opportunity, I would take it happily and handily. But you said it yourself, your friends might not be so keen to deal with me. Quite the predicament. I'll leave it up to your own judgment, though.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna... How do I leave?
Speaker, they really didn't tell you anything, did they? They're your own powers. You should know how they work, right?
Well, no, I'm really new to all this, and this is the first time I've heard of Speaker. I'm just really confused.
That's okay. It's quite all right. Simply take your ear off of my home, and you should be back to normal.
Varys, like, looks around. And she, like, wiggles her head. She just, like, wiggles her head back and forth a couple times.
No, not this head, that head, the other one. We're in two places at once, don't you know?
Well,
this is simply your mind. You have to move your real head.
Well, there's a lot more going on up here than I thought. She just looks around.
You're a little bit hopeless, Speaker. I must say, though, this is a lot more fun than the last time we spoke.
Right. Okay. Well, this has been... She keeps wiggling her head. This has been fun.
After enough dedicated trying, you do dislodge your ear.
Oh, God.
Your ear popped off.
Oh.
Ravi
awake.
runs over, grabs it, and aims to whip it out the back of the wagon.
Oh, no. Dogen leaps onto his hammer. Dude, I need this.
How long has Varus been out? Like in our time?
Like, a few moments.
Oh, okay, so it hasn't been like an hour or something. You alright? Here, take a seat in one of these mini chairs.
Oh, this one is fine. And she just sits down and she looks really pale, like more so than normal. I don't know.
Are you okay?
There's someone in there.
In the hammer?
Yeah. His name was Varengash. He's a demon, and he called me a speaker. And he seemed kind of annoyed with me that I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't. And I felt really bad. I was letting him down.
Wow. That's a lot to
I'm-
unpack all at once.
Laszlo rubs his chin. I'm sorry?
Sorry, this is sort of normal. Normal? This is normal for us, I guess.
He wants
It's
more.
getting there.
Yeah, it's becoming normal.
That was so weird. He said he was interested in talking to other people, and he gave me a marking.
Yeah, you remember the sigil clear as day.
I don't know precisely what it does, but it came from a demon, so I don't... He said it was a gift, but...
Where is it?
She pulls out the little piece of paper she wrote on.
Michaela will inspect it, I guess.
Yeah, Laszlo does as well.
What do I roll? Is that religion or spellcraft or what?
Depends on what you think it is.
I mean, it has to do with demons, so I'm gonna religion it.
Yeah, give it a go.
If it'll let me. Let me. Okay. Almost a 1.
Almost a 1, but it wasn't. Laszlo's also gonna rack his own brain.
Jesus Christ, team!
Yoinks.
Get it, Laszlo!
We know
So-
exactly what it is. Maybe.
You are both extremely confident. You have never seen a sigil like this before. There's a few that loom around in books teaching you about what it looks like when a demon is trying to convince you to do something bad. This isn't one of those. It's definitely a demonic sigil, though, just not one that's easily recognizable.
He kept calling me speaker, and he said he knew me, but I didn't know him. He said I was dumb. She gets a little mad. I don't know. It just...
He doesn't sound like he was very helpful.
I mean, he said a lot. I can't even tell you half of what he said. Something about dust and men and walls.
Man, Quarth, hearts out to you for you listening to that at 2 times speed.
Yeah, and Godspeed to whatever group tries to transcribe that. Something tells me, like, if they do transcribe it, they're gonna get to that part. It just says, nope.
Translator's note. Nope.
Translators, nope. But
Exactly right here.
he also said he had brothers and sisters. I don't know.
You said you wanted to talk to other people, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that you could hear the rumblings. Apparently, he doesn't like Dogen.
I'm not surprised.
Wonder why.
Over in the corner.
Hey,
Wait a
screw you
minute,
guys, I'm
Logan.
great.
No!
You're gonna go back on your box. You had time. Damn.
Yeah, incidentally, Cornelius, if you want to be in this scene, that can be arranged.
What? It can be arranged that I'm
Yeah.
allowed?
I feel like Cornelius would have re-entered when he saw
Right
Ravi
now.
scream.
Makes sense.
Yeah, all right. Cornelius, you heard some Ravi rumbling, and you come back in.
Ha! Jumps in a combat pose. Oh, no combat. Okay.
What were you going to do? Were you going to try and throw hands? That wouldn't work.
He sheepishly puts his hands in his pocket and solemnly walks to the chair.
Cornelius, there's a demon in this hammer.
Oh, did you fix it?
No.
You want this
Okay.
box?
Just keeping you up to speed.
Do you plan on fixing it?
I wouldn't even begin to know how to fix it.
Cool.
Look, if there was a demon in that hammer, I'm pretty sure I'd know about it by now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. She's just making it up, huh? She's just fucking lying.
Forever salty in the corner.
Varys,
Yeah, this hate is blossoming faster than the OG hate for Durlock.
I know, right?
Varys, like, tears rolling down her face. You don't believe me either, Morph?
What? It's sarcasm.
Oh,
I believe you.
I'm sorry. I'm just really...
Came out with a symbol.
Mine was not sarcasm. I don't believe you.
Oh.
Michaela pulls out a handkerchief and wipes Varys' face clean. Like, don't. Yeah, please, go ahead. Blow as much as you need to.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm not lying.
I know.
Dogen doesn't believe me.
Well, he's Dogen.
Dogen, at more than one point, thought that the most prudent action he could take is blow up his own house, so we're not too worried about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get rid of the body, or did I not get rid of the body?
You were looking for an excuse.
Can this just be the rest of the adventure? Just these two, like,
Just yelling at Dogen.
It's good. It's good television. Good TV.
Oh, I forgot. There's another important thing. He said he wanted to burn the world.
No, I mean, if it's a demon, that sounds par for the course.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like if you guys wanted to talk to him, you could.
No thanks.
Okay.
I mean, no.
Rolls over.
Is anyone else?
Ow!
I mean, I can. I'm a priest. This is sort of what I'm supposed to do. Deal with this sort of thing. I don't know if anyone else is qualified. Looks a giant boy, looks a tiny boy, looks a Dogen. I can try.
I don't know if I'm ready to go into a hellhole just yet.
It was weird. There was lava, but then there was a nice little forest. There was a swamp. There was some snow. It was very confusing.
All right. Well, I mean, how do I? She picks up this heavy ass hammer. Okay, so how does this work? Let me see. She just puts her ear to it. Like, this is what Varys did. I will do this.
You hear something, but it's hardly words.
Okay, that didn't work.
I can just imagine him on the other side, like, hey, talk to me, hey!
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm so
Varys.
lonely.
Let me in! Let me in!
Varys, you can hear quite distinctly. Speaker, oh speaker, it's not done like this. I thought you'd know, but I guess that was wrong of me.
Oh.
You are the speaker. She is not. We need you here. Yes, you get it?
Oh, maybe.
Your blood. You're the speaker.
All right, Mickey, hold my hand.
Oh, is this how this works? Okay.
I don't know.
Even diving into possibly hell, Michaela can't help but smile at that.
Varys takes a hand of the hammer and is like, now we'll both put our ears to one side of the head.
Okay. All right, let's try it.
It's like a seashell.
If I don't make it back.
Oh
it was
God!
nice
If
knowing most of
it's
you.
just me in there, Varys is gonna freak out.
Let me out! Let me out! Oh speaker, you're back again.
Also, just so we don't have Varys hogging up screen time, if anyone else wants to tag along so they can be here.
like other people can do stuff if they want.
I can't flip Morphogu over.
He's just stuck
no,
like
he's
that.
stuck!
Thank
He's
you.
like a turtle.
Aw.
So,
So.
Music!
Oh, I guess I'll enter demon stuff later. Okay.
I love the idea of, like, Morphogu. So, in the background, there's, like, light blasting from Michaela and Varys' eyes. Oh! The boys are like...
Just ghosts flying out of their mouths.
And the boys are like, so, see the game?
And Lasso's like in between them.
I mean-
Wait, what?
Robbie's got like a look on his face. He's looking over at Michaela and Varys. He knows there's doing some stupid shit over there, but like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So he's just kind of sitting at the table in this tiny ass chair, just like he looks like he has no idea what is happening.
Morphogu puts his hands on the table and is just sort of leaning in.
so how long have you been able to do that?
Do what? Sit?
No.
Yes.
More specifically, the turning into people thing. What's that like?
Don't worry about it. They're playing tag.
I won't worry about it. Okay. I've been able to do that for as long as I've been able to do the other magic I can do. Sorcerers.
Mm-hmm. Lucky.
I'm sorry. Did I?
No, it's not. It's not your fault. It's just. I was just wondering. Maybe. Have you ever met anybody else that could do that?
I mean, if I have, I wouldn't have known because they're disguised.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I just would have thought that's what they looked like.
Uh-huh.
Is that how normal this is? Communing with demons not even worth a head turn. All right.
Well, I
Sits on
figure.
box.
Robbie gives up. He puts his head in his hand.
Oh.
You don't know what he was doing. I wasted the shared language. Sorry,
You
Robbie,
did! Yeah!
I did. Well, I wanted to see what's up with the hammer.
It's a thing of I trust Michaela to get to the bottom of it and then tell us what's up with it. I don't know anything about demons.
Meanwhile, oh,
Yeah.
How long does it last? Like, does it change
Like
voice?
hours. Like if I just kept it, I could keep it going for a while.
Sorry, I'm a little out of the loop. What are we talking about?
Morphogu's talking to Cornelius about disguise self.
I mean, Lamp knows that.
Laszlo's asking.
It was Laszlo.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's a magic thing. I saw Cornelius can turn into people, and I was interested.
Oh, you mean like disguise self?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Are you a sorcerer too?
Mm-hmm.
Shut.
Damn it.
I mean, but Laszlo's like a scroll type of guy. Maybe he could make a scroll of it? I don't know.
Do you think you could do that, Laszlo, huh?
Alright, really bold claim there saying I'm a scroll kind of guy. Yeah, I have them, but I don't put anything on them. I'm trying to get text out of them, not the other way around.
Oh.
So, but like, you know, if do you think you could? Like, I'd be willing to. I might be willing to, like, I don't know, pay for something like that.
I don't actually, I wasn't blessed with the ability to cast that spell, so, I can't really help you.
Damn it. Alright. Well, thanks. Does it change your voice?
Let me look at the description of disguise self. I think it might, but
Oh, really?
I want to double check.
That's pretty dope.
I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Lamp, I'm gonna DM you a thing.
Feel free.
Ravi hands him a frog.
Yeah, so
You'd be surprised!
With Ravi? I don't know.
so with that kind of stuff, it's more so just about how you look. You can't change your voice, you can't change how you feel. Like, if someone touches me, I'll still be me. If I look taller, I'm not actually taller, I just look different.
Okay.
You need some more powerful magic to be different.
Right. Oh. Okay, well...
I'm sorry, buddy, but at least you know this kind of magic exists. You can look
I'll
for
have
it.
to do some reading and maybe a little bit of shopping when we get to New Envy. I wonder if there are magic shops that might sell something like that.
Oh, New Envy, they've got everything. Mostly because they have very little laws in preventing you from doing things like that. No, there's...
Oh, I know, I've been there.
Yeah, that tracks. No, they've, you might actually be able to find something to do it permanently if you looked hard enough.
Really?
I mean, yeah, like I said, they've got everything there.
It's probably really expensive, though, huh?
It's really expensive, and it wouldn't be something magical, so the effects wouldn't be instant. It'd take, like, a long time, I bet.
Not long enough.
You okay, man?
Yeah, do you wanna talk about it, boys' night?
Yeah, take a seat, man.
The girls get to talk with the demon, and we get to talk about our self-image issues, I guess.
In the background. Oh!
Meanwhile, Varys, I can't hold on, Mickey! Blood tornado or something.
Well, I mean, it's that, pretty much. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am...
There are dogs.
I am 2 dogs in a trench
That's the sounds coming out of the hammer.
Suddenly, Songbird bursts through the doors. Fucking wild dogs, unbelievable.
What did they do?
Help.
Eat the wood?
Yeah, no, they wanted to play foot. What the fuck?
Oh!
What are you people doing in here?
Trash shit.
They are looking at a magic hammer.
And we're just chilling.
No, that's this whole game. There you go. Let's make amends in a nutshell.
Rafi goes up to Songbird and leans down and says, important. And he shows her the paper that he showed Laszlo. He goes, do you know this?
She turns her head a little bit, squints at it. No, I don't, sorry.
Flips a page. There's a different one. This.
Oh, you got a whole book full of this, huh?
Nods.
Alright. Here, let's sit on the book carpet.
That's where we go for books on the book.
Oh, Ravi turns and he points at this rug here and he starts patting on it. Same.
What?
This.
Oh, this carpet?
No. He points at what's on his drawing and then points at the carpet.
Oh, you mean like a leopard?
He tilts his head. Is that the name of it? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was either a leopard or a cat folk. That'll trip you up, I think.
His face is not good for that.
Alright, was it walking and talking? Hold on. She steps away from the ambient noise of demon conversation. Alright, was it walking and talking, or was it on all fours?
Ugh. He stops a minute. Puts up 2 fingers.
Alright, that was a cat folk.
No. I have seen 2.
Oh. That doesn't help at all.
2 catfolk?
Meow.
I mean, you look like you're from the desert. It wouldn't be uncommon for you to see 2 of them.
You have seen?
I mean, I've seen a couple.
No. Reaches into his pocket, pulls out said, "You have seen?"
No, not in person. I didn't get
he
around
looks
it.
upset.
Oh.
Sorry.
Right.
She scratches the back of her head, doesn't know how to move forward from that point.
She doesn't need to, because he just kind of turns and sits in this chair and just,
Aw.
sits there nodding back to his book like he's drawing more.
Oh. Help, Ravi.
Alright, I'm gonna see if those dogs are gone. You guys have fun with, this. She leaves.
Meanwhile, on the hammer, Varys, you have to collect the 6 runes to seal it!
Cut back to Laszlo.
Back to Laszlo and the king.
Cuts back to Laszlo. So, personal image problems?
I mean, I'll be frank. I have been described as maybe a not very good-looking man on occasion.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a hard time dealing with that sometimes. Like, I think about how many times people have chased me away with torches and pitchforks, and I think about how many times I was kicked off of a wagon by Shadow. Just one, but it was a really hard kick.
I struggle to believe Shadow's only kicked you off of a wagon once.
Well, I mean, usually it's like off a cliff, or near a waterfall, or next to a chasm. That one was almost really bad. The wagon was just the once, though.
Oh, yeah. I can see why this might have caused a small personal image problem.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie kind of looks over at him. He only caught a couple words in that, but he heard, "You chased."
Yeah. It happens every now and again, mostly in smaller towns that aren't used to seeing. Well, I don't really think anyone's used to seeing me. I used to think that I was an orc. People told me that that's what my mother was. I never met her. But I don't know. I've looked at all kinds of anatomical charts and done examinations of my musculature and my shape, and it doesn't add up.
Wait, you read through science books just to try and figure that out?
Well, more to confirm what I had already felt.
Look, he puts his arms out. One is distinctly longer than the other.
Oh, no!
And look, I can kind of almost reach my wrist. It's the same with my legs, too. sometimes it's beneficial, but most of the time it's a huge pain.
I don't wanna seem rude here, but I think it's a miracle that you're alive.
Yeah, or a joke.
Oh no.
No, it's definitely a miracle.
No, yeah, the first one. I'm the joke master, okay?
Yeah,
I
don't
have a
take that from
PhD
him.
in joke. Don't take that from me.
Well,
He's saying this good-naturedly.
yeah, well, yeah, and then I've got, all these humps, and sometimes they move around when I sleep, and, I don't know. But yeah, just the idea that I might be able to change into someone else is kind of appealing.
Well, I guess I can see that, but, I don't know, you're not really changing into someone else, you're still you.
Yeah, but maybe I could find more spells and add them all up together. Then I could really be someone else.
Well, I'll help you with that if you ever find that you need it.
Yeah, that'd be good. What the ghosts? What's going on in Demon Hammer?
Is that what it is? Back to Demon Hammer. Varys, the Valkyrie have come to save us.
There's too many things happening that did not happen
The
before.
Demon Horde. The unicorns are here too.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Unfortunately,
you have to
demons.
fight the
Oh, never
Heartless.
mind. None of that cool stuff happens.
No, every single aspect of that experience you feel, but it did not happen.
What?
You're like adventuring through a collage of metal covers.
Nice. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
But that's not what happens.
Oh, thank gosh you're here.
Oh, just looks around. All right.
Speaker, oh speaker, back again so soon.
Oh, look, there it is.
Yeah, I brought one of my best friends, Mickey.
He's massive.
He's big.
Michaela coming out of the hammer. Hammer's haunted. What? Hammer's haunted.
Hammer's haunted. Run.
Hammer hot.
This is just her head pokes out, like she's inside a portal.
Hup.
Weird.
Don't mind the decoration, it's more to my taste, not supposed to be for speakers and compatriots.
So.
A moment, please.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Ah, that's better.
So, Mickey, this is Varen Gash.
Ow, hot, ow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, don't stand in that.
Yeah, that was
Speaker, you
awful.
forgot to mention that. How careless.
I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry.
I mean, I think there's more important things for her to remember out of this whole thing. She just kind of gestures. She looks a little in disbelief, but it's Michaela, so her face only changes so much.
Oh, say, I don't mean to be rude or impose, but I'm going to if that's what it takes. He comes down to you and begins to make a move towards pushing your hair aside.
Please don't. She just leans back.
Oh, but I must! It's dreadfully important. I have a suspicion I need to confirm, and the only way to truly do so is to see it. Although, if I leave it up to a mystery, that'll leave things ambiguous. That has its own benefits, I suppose.
Varys, I can
Oh,
see
sorry,
why-
extremely rude. Allow me to introduce myself once again. I'm Varen Gash, at your service.
Yes,
Though don't
I'm-
expect too much from me.
All right. Just a silence because she keeps expecting him to say more, but he doesn't. Okay. She takes a breath and she parts her own hair to show the stuff.
Ooh, exactly as I thought, and yet somehow more interesting. You know, some say that your imagination is more powerful than anything that could be in truth, but I think truth is stranger than fiction, and the truth here is that you are a truly blessed sword, aren't you?
I suppose I'm quite lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's never an accident that one survives something such as that. It has a tendency to consume and crush and dust and daze. But you seem to be okay. How did that happen, I wonder?
My god protected me.
Ah, yes, that would have a very large portion to play in it, but that doesn't sound quite right to me. That doesn't sound like the whole truth.
Well, that's all I remember. That's all I can tell you.
Ah, another one with faulty memory. Unfortunate. I was hoping I'd have a better conversation this time. Nothing personal against you, speaker. You are the first one I've been able to speak to in quite some time, and although I do appreciate it, our conversation did leave me something to be desired.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Your blood, remember? It doesn't matter if I have a problem with you. You are the only one that I can commune with.
So, by chance, when you talk about the blood, like, is it... I doubt this, but is it demon?
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to forgive me for a moment.
I don't know.
My mind is a constant strain of absurdities, but that one had never crossed it. Ah, quite tickled, demon's blood. No, quite the opposite, I'd wager.
Do you mean, like, angel's blood? Is that the opposite?
Ah, that would be the true opposite, though not what I meant.
Okay, so then, like, people blood.
Yes, the opposite of a demon would be a people, if not an angel.
Right.
Well...
You know, now that I'm here, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with this.
I don't know. I thought you might know something.
I thought I could glean something, but, I mean, just look at him.
Oh, please, gleam away.
Well, I just kind of...
If nothing else, I'm very interested in you. You survived the brunt of that horrific beast, and you lived to tell the tale of it. Many that do lose their ability to talk. They lose many of their abilities because ordinarily it only happened in the most divine of circumstances, and some gods are quite sick, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping since, you know more about religion and gods and stuff, I thought maybe you might learn something from talking to him.
Yeah, can I look him up and down and just do like a religion check to see if
Sure.
I need to get my knowledges up. If I have like a free feed, I want to do like skill focused religion or something because a 3 is not good. 16's okay though.
You look him over and he does seem like a pretty classic demon. Although he is missing a lot of the usual trimmings of a demon. Ordinarily, they're a lot more conniving. He seems quite upfront. You would almost assume that he is of a certain pedigree above the average demon. It's like he thinks he's both better than you and everyone else.
No, that's safe to assume. Oh, I guess while I'm here, she pulls out her long spear and she approaches him. Are you the one who did this?
Ah, yes! That was my handiwork, although not directly. That fellow Dogen seemed to do it. It happens to pretty much everything that hammer of mine touches.
Really?
Oh.
Is that sort of how you're spreading your chaos? This thing is more effective against lawful creatures, so, you know, goody tissues and that like.
Not a means of spreading chaos, more a means of sating my own boredom. It's partially intentional, partially ambient. I tend to attract the destruction of those who wish to enforce laws that I do not wish were passed. But past or present in the day of all days, we are here and not there. What are you doing here?
He looks embarrassed.
I don't know. I'm really sorry. This is all new. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, I'm aloof as well.
Well,
we did learn something though.
We did?
There's a demon in Dogen's hammer.
Right there is.
Yeah, that's the title.
Man, Varen Gash is probably sitting there like, wow, I waited 1,000 years for these chuckle fucks.
These chuckle buckles.
He's
bongles.
He does not seem particularly bothered. He's just delighted to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, like anybody. No, that makes That makes sense.
Say, Speaker, did you give her my sigil?
I did, sort of.
Ah, excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to look it over and there wasn't really much.
Ah, there wouldn't be, would there? No, all record of mine will probably be gone due to that unfortunate thing that happened.
What
Wait.
thing that happened?
The whole history disappearing thing?
Ah, right on the nose, so the Speaker does remember at least a little.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, so are you implying that, like, I was around back then or something? I'm a little...
No, it wasn't you, but it was you. Your blood, remember?
Oh gosh, this is so confusing.
Wait, does he mean like an ancestor, like a great?
Ah, that's the word for
grandparents?
it, an ancestor, the very same.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wait a minute. So, 1 of 4. So wait, do you not... Of the other people in that room, do you get the sense of the blood from them too?
Oh, indeed I do.
Which ones?
Oh, I see. None of you remember.
No.
Well, that wouldn't be very sporting-like of me, would it? Why reveal something that the world's trying to keep secret so hard?
Hey, shut up!
Ah, I bet you would like that weight off your mind, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Please?
In truth, I don't really know. I'd be able to tell maybe, but your blood was the only one I had much direct contact with. Everything else was just combat and swords and blades and hidden poison and hidden blades and blades again, more hidden blades! On that day of all days.
Direct contact.
So like a meta question. Is this like, is he referring to like the day that we all lost our memory?
Interesting question.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like really obvious and I just didn't pick it up or not. Okay, I guess I didn't get in game then.
I assure you, nothing Varengash has been saying has been obvious.
Okay, no, I'm just checking. She kind of like looks at him like, what the fuck? And not really used to his weird speech pattern. Are you talking about Varys? Remember that day when we like forgot everything and then we woke up on Gaudius' ship?
Ironically, I do remember the day we forgot everything.
Yeah, no, right? Are you talking about that?
Oh, history repeats itself, it seems. Days long forgotten come again, although for you personally and not for the world.
Huh.
Okay.
So, did the heroes before forget everything?
That would be quite the oversight if they did.
Huh.
But I never asked them. Didn't get the chance to. As soon as I was locked away here, I stopped having contact with them.
Wait, did they lock you up?
Yes, Speaker. Don't you remember your blood?
I don't, though. I'm really sorry.
I think when he says your blood, he means like your ancestor, so like someone that you're a descendant of.
But he
locked him here.
He keeps on saying that I should remember, and I don't.
Well, maybe it'll come to you in time, Pat.
Well, they must have had no offense, but they must have had a reason.
Well, you said he was going to burn everything, right?
Yeah, that was more or less my intention back then. I've significantly calmed down, though, although I do still want to.
I don't know what we do about this.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, can we just like she like turns around and like excuse us. She like turns around and like brings Varys in like we can just like leave him, right?
That seems really rude though.
Yeah, but I mean it's a demon.
Who gives a shit? Yeah.
I'll take no personal offense if you simply walk away. Use my boon or ignore it. It doesn't affect very much at all. It'd be your own loss since it's to your own benefit.
I mean, when I used that against it was pretty useful.
It truly was. I get the feeling there'll be more than a handful of lawful foes who want to cut off more than just your toes.
Yeah, I mean, after all that, I mean, yeah, they're going to be coming for us eventually. So, I mean, the wanting to stab lawful is usually bad, but oof, this is philosophy we're getting into.
Like I said before, this is a boon, not a bargain. Although if you'd like a bargain, I'd be more than willing to do so, although I'm quite bad at it in all honesty. Not a whole lot of experience going on. It was never my deal, more my grader's deal.
Graders? Like
yes,
your
my
boss?
grader. Not quite my boss. More like, what was that word you threw out there? Ancestor like that, but shorter.
Aunt?
Perhaps it was...
Relative.
Maybe it was
Grandfather.
that.
And
Dad.
My stepdad, Todd.
Fucking stepdad with his bargain.
My fucking step-god.
Yeah, probably one of those words. Couldn't place it which one. Demons don't usually use them, we don't need them. Although I suppose in our particular instance we are quite bound by kin.
Hmm.
They all.
Not to give the inkling that I'm making a bargain, I'm not. Simply a request. If you happen to find another one of my kin, please let me know. I'd so dreadfully like to talk to them. I've been so bored by myself.
Well, the thing is Dogen's gonna probably hang on to you, and well, I don't know where the heck he's going after all this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't plan on just stealing his hammer.
Speaker, the sigil, all the same, I told you. If you wish to speak to me, then you can simply draw that, and if you would like someone else to talk to me, you can give that to them in their presence. How nice! How beautiful and convenient.
Oh, so either steal the hammer or use this sigil he gave you.
I mean, it's already on your spear, so, right?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, this,
no.
Gosh. Varys just puts her hands on her head.
Darn. It's like there's forces that are just against us, Varys. Alright, well, I mean, this seems to be your demon. I'll leave the decision up to you.
I'd like to throw out there that I'm no one's demon.
Right.
Ownership as a concept is something that's always bothered me. Something shouldn't be mine, it should belong to the world, to be taken away at a moment's notice. Get too comfortable and you never know what'll happen. Like that on Today of All Days. No, not Today of All Days, but Then of All Days. The day is long forgotten, you know the ones.
No, I don't. Please tell us.
Ah, it was the day that everything changed, that Day of All Days.
Oh
What
god, he's gonna do it again!
Varys sees where this is going.
Deep breath.
Varys throws her hands up. No, that's fine.
No, I want to know.
Varys frantically shakes her head.
No!
Eh,
All right,
trust me, it's fine. Okay, well, if you won't tell us who the other heroes are, although if you didn't pick it up on Mickey, we'll just leave the other three.
Perhaps it does, perhaps it doesn't. I could sense your friend in her own special way. Due to that thing on her face, much like the thing on my own face. Although I think that's simply an aesthetic parallel, nothing to look into there, most likely. No, like I said, I didn't really know the other heroes, didn't get to speak to them, didn't get to know them. I know their titles, but that's about it.
What were their titles?
Ah, now I believe that would fall into the category of a bargain. That's information that you want that doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, what would you like? What is the thinker? Well, what would you like?
Varys, don't argue with the demon.
Oh, what would I like? Very interesting question. Freedom would be nice, but I don't think I'll get it. What do you have that I would want?
A hug?
Oh.
I can vouch that they are life-changing.
You see that the spikes coming out of his shoulders are not the exception to the rule. He's quite a thorny guy.
I have armor, and you look like the type that could use a hug.
All right, does your hug pass the AC? Does your hug pass his AC?
Knowing my luck, he has like some armor coating, and if I fail a fort save, I take 20 d8 damage.
an interesting proposition. Tell you what, if your hug melts my icy heart, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I'm going.
Varys, please be careful.
I'll be
This
very
better be the
careful.
best fucking hug.
Boop.
Roll 1d20 plus character level.
Oh boy, here we go.
Roll your hug check.
+4. Come on, Varys. Hey!
Yay! That's not a bad hug at all.
So you go in for the hug, and more than a few spikes find their way to pierce through your armor. It's quite painful, but you somehow manage the mental fortitude to know that since this is a mental space, this isn't your real body. Any damage you take here is superficial, so you power through it, and after a while you pull back. He doesn't move very much.
Pat,
Are you
pat.
alright?
Mm-hmm.
Looks at all the holes.
I can't say I understand what all the craze is about these whole hug things. Physical intimacy was never my thing, nor is it the thing of any other demons that I know of, except for the ones about lust, not the ones about gluttony. That one's quite the bore, I think. No. Suppose I'll let you in on this, then.
Thank you.
Although, like I said, the heroes who they once were is of very little importance to me, except for you, Speaker. You're quite important to me. But I'll let you in a little secret. One of you comes from a higher place.
Higher place?
Well, it's not me. It's
A
not
place
you.
a place so bright and heavenly, the sort that hates my sort.
One of us? Us 5?
Well and truly, although not you, at least not, I don't think, but your blood, remember?
I don't think I have anything like that.
I wouldn't think so either. That wouldn't make a lot of sense if you were somehow the Speaker and the Angel.
Well, alright, so Robbie's a tiefling. Tieflings come from,
Wait a minute.
hell or whatever.
So,
I bet you 5 gold pieces is more Fogu, because that's the least likely option.
so wait a minute.
Please, God.
Speaker is the title.
I think one less likely option.
Speaker is the title of my ancestry, and then another title is the Angel of someone else's ancestry.
Now you're getting it, aren't you?
So
A little slow on the pickup, but you got there.
is there one that's like the Joker and the Puncher?
Or the ugly boy?
Ah,
What
sorry,
about the
there's
girl
not enough,
trapped in time?
not quite enough hugs in the world to let me loose that one.
She extends her arms. Are you sure?
Quite positive.
Okay.
Aw.
she just backs
Though I
up.
appreciate the effort.
You did your best.
That is interesting. I thought Speaker was just what he was calling me just because he didn't know my name, which is Varys, by the way.
Speaker, your trivial name means very little to me.
Okay. she just kind of looks down.
It's okay.
Like I said,
like
I'm not a demon who makes bargains. That would be very valuable to me if I was, but I'm not.
Well,
Incidentally, you might want to hold on to that a little bit more. My kin might not be so willing to let you go.
oh. Are they mean?
They're demons, so probably.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna get a dead stare out of him.
Well, I mean, he's been pretty pleasant.
Yeah,
Being
but
pleasant and being nice are not the same thing. I'd hope you'd have learned that by now.
Yeah,
Edwin!
I did.
Then do better to remember it.
You're right.
Hashtag demon lessons.
well, welcome to my
demon
world,
list.
Varys, where you can't trust anyone. Except Varys.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. This is a lot to digest.
You're free to thank me for my time, but let it be known that my time was worth exceedingly little.
Well, it's still appreciated.
As is your time.
Hee hee.
You have bigger and better things to be doing, though, than talking to me, I certainly bet. Or I'd certainly hope. Bigger plans, bigger fortunes, bigger prophecies.
Yeah.
A really bitter one, that.
Yeah, it seems to be the case so far.
Buck up, I'm sure it'll get better.
Yeah. Because I got all my buddies.
Well, I can't be sure it'll get better. The world is quite the uncertain place. At the very least, there's an equal likelihood that it'll be unbiasedly good as opposed to unbiasedly bad.
Well,
Hope that helps you sleep at night.
well, I guess, maybe. We'll find out. Mickey, is there anything else you want to talk about?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about someone named Doomsayer, would you? The name mean anything to you?
That name means very little to me, although it sounds quite similar in flavor to names quite familiar. Not to me.
Go on.
Not to me personally, no. More to them and their blood.
Alright, so how do we get out of here?
Simply take your ears off my hammer.
My college.
Michaela looks for the hammer.
Oh, yeah, I had this problem too.
Uh-huh.
How did I do it? She, like, stops.
Speaker, oh speaker, have you forgotten so quickly?
Do we, like, she, like, pantomimes, like, holding a hammer and, like, taking her head off of it? Is it like this? Probably looks like an idiot.
Yes, like that, but you do a better job at it instead of just miming it.
Yeah.
She makes it look like she's pulling really hard, like,
Varys does what's necessary to pull her head off, and then if Michaela's still stuck in there, she'll just give her a little bop.
Speaker, oh speaker, what an interesting bunch you've wound up with.
I'm very lucky.
And with that, you find yourselves back.
It's so weird every time.
And it won't stop. Oh, you're back.
Thank God you're back.
You guys done making out with my hammer?
What an odd experience.
We were not making out. We were talking to the demon.
Oh yeah, no, there's a demon in there.
Oh.
His name is
Did you fix it?
Varencash.
Yeah,
No.
there's like oof. Michaela's like, okay, so Varys is the speaker. So there's it's Keen's having trouble explaining because this demon talks really fast.
Well, apparently, like, our ancestors' blood is the reason that heroes, I
Right.
guess. Apparently my ancestor was the speaker, and one of you is the angel?
It's definitely not me, so.
Huh. Ancestors, huh?
Yeah, apparently there's like, this might have to do with like the prophecy and all that.
And he said it wasn't Michaela?
No, he didn't say it wasn't me, but I feel like that's very unlikely.
I think all of it was really unlikely because it didn't happen.
Dogen, shut up. Just shut up. Stop.
She just puts her hands on his face, like, stop,
Dogen,
stop.
This reminds me of a fucking hilarious Star Trek TNG bit where, like, for you TNG fans out there, where, like, Data is trying to recreate this moment where he got, like, angry, which is weird because he can't get angry because he's an android. So he's just, like, choking, like a fake Borg, which are, like, these robot guys, and he's just like, stop it. And before, he was like, stop it! And it was like, it's so fucking funny. And anyway, yeah, she doesn't choke him, though, but she's like, stop, this isn't about you. And comes back over here to talk with the adults. So I have some theories.
The adults.
Yeah.
Like, we're just sitting there like, adults.
Adults. This is the adult table.
Standing in goblin pose. Just like,
Yeah.
adults.
My mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
It's a 2-player game. Okay, so I have some theories on who the angel is. We don't know what the other names were. He wouldn't tell us without some sort of demon bargain, which, you know, we're definitely not doing.
Okay, so Ravi is speaker. One of us is angel.
No, Varys is the speaker.
I'm the speaker.
No, I think
Someone's
Robbie's the
name.
opposite.
Ravi looks around like, huh? What?
So okay, so angel. So I would think that Ravi is definitely not the angel, but I mean, if a distant relative wasn't, you know, an angel, you know, that could be that. Cornelius, I have nothing for you. I'm sorry.
Wait, it's based off of relatives?
Oh, yeah, it's all, I think so. It was for Varys.
Yeah, it was
Remember,
apparently...
she had an ancestor that trapped the demon, or whatever,
Yeah.
in the hammer.
Great.
Like, we all have relatives who did things.
Well, I don't think the angel would really fit me, but...
How much do we know about our parents, collectively?
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't know anything about... I know that my mother was in the pit, and she had me, and I killed her.
Well, I don't think it's, like, as recent as Mother's. I mean, it's a very far back.
Yeah, but we gotta be able to track them.
Yeah, that's gonna make things pretty hard to spedball.
Yeah.
I assume in Fantasyland there aren't, like, birth certificates and, like, here is your family. Like, you just don't know, or...
I think for some people, there's
maybe.
probably a lot of money in tracking your lineage and stuff like
Sure.
that. Like, mostly
Yeah,
for
I
like
guess.
nobles.
My dude, you
Yeah,
can make
but
so
not for,
much
like,
fucking money on
guys.
Yield 23 and me.
Yeah, so it's kind of troublesome trying to track family lineage because again, once you get to about 1,000 years ago, it's all kind of gone.
Right. Right.
Oh, and we think maybe it happened during or before this, like, blank period in history. I don't think he specified.
Well, there's the resoundingly little evidence of that.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, also, Morphogu could be the angel because, like, what if you fell from heaven and you hit your body so hard that you look like that? But in, like, a metaphorical way. That's actually all I have.
Varys covers her mouth. She is fucking aghast you would say that.
You just hear from Dogen, ha!
That would actually be hilarious.
See, he's fine with it.
Ravi looks at him and says, "Miracle."
Yeah. Morphogu could be
I'm
like a
surrounded by
angel,
miracles.
but like a literal fallen. I'm sorry, this is all I have. I just spoke with a big demon, which I thought I was ready for, and I wasn't.
Why can't they ever be small demons?
Well, he changed size a lot, actually. He was small and then big, and then like really big. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
a constant fluctuation.
Yep, and when I talked
Also,
to him,
Varys liked him.
I talked to him at one before, and he turned into 4 of himself.
Oh.
What
There
is
you
he
go.
like?
Were they like,
What is he like?
"Oh, he's pleasant enough. He talks a little too fast for me.
What is he, like a human tongue twister?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ravi stops and goes, not like me.
Yes,
Not like you.
that's why I like talking to you, Ravi. You go at a pace I understand very well.
He didn't understand that.
Okay. Yeah, he talked very quickly, talking about days gone and dust to walls. I don't know. Wait, if he could turn into multiples of himself, why doesn't he just talk to himself?
I'm sure he did that already.
He
Probably
does.
gets. Probably.
Oh, you
gets
know
old
he does.
after a
Not
while.
a spoiler, he does.
If it were me, I would do that exactly once.
Right, well, I don't know what to do now.
Well, we should
Yeah,
probably fix that wheel.
Yeah, let's. I will exit this scene because I said Morphogu fell from the sky and he looks like that, so I'm going to go. What's Songbird up to?
Oh, well.
If you must know.
Being
No,
attacked
I
by
can't go
wolves.
back out there. I used all my bird puns already.
Actually, Ravi's
I've
gonna
gotta
follow me.
refresh them.
Oh, okay, you're both coming out.
I've got to refresh my bird puns. Otherwise, it'd be pretty awkward.
Ah! Get out of here. No, please. Don't.
I died.
No! Come as an angel. Oh, Cornelius was the angel. He is risen. The angel of puns. That sounds kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah, right? Alright.
Yeah, I'd hang with the angel of puns.
So you guys step up. Can you make some hot perception checks?
Absolute not.
Oh, he's losing.
Absolutely can't.
Oh.
Good.
No, that makes
Oh.
sense as to why he can't see.
I can't do much worse, right? Yeah.
Oh,
right.
yes.
No, I can't. I was hoping for a 1.
Nice. So you step out. You step out, and usually, despite being as forward with her with her willingness to talk to random strangers as Songbird is, she doesn't. It's very hard to catch her in the middle of something. But you have this brief moment of awareness where you're like, wait, Ravi, wait for like a goddamn second to not step out of the wagon.
Ravi, wait for a goddamn second to not step out of the wagon. Why did I say it like that? Oh, whatever.
And you poke around. You poke around, and before Songbird has a moment to notice you, you catch her. You catch her in a very deep, longing, thoughtful stare at her dagger. It almost looks like she's going to cry.
I cast blindness.
I don't have that prepared today anyway, and I also wouldn't do that.
Throw a board
at say. No! Why are you guys so mean to Songbird?
Fix the wagon!
Fix the wagon, bitch! No. I almost don't know if I want to say anything. I kind of just want to, like, maybe wait a second to see... Does she, like, notice me, like, immediately after that fact, or is she... Like, what's the deal? Do I have time to say anything?
Yeah, you have time to say something. If you don't want to say anything, she will notice you.
I don't know if she'd say anything.
Yeah,
I can't think of what to say, so... She just kind of stares like, oh, like this is a surprise. She's surprised. I shouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
You
come out. She snaps to reality real quick. Oh, hi. Sorry. Sick.
Oh. No, that's alright. How's the wagon coming?
Oh, it's coming okay. I need to make another spoke before it's super road safe. I was taking a quick break. I'll get back to it.
So since I, saw that, can I... okay, she's swinging her dagger and she's crying. Can I make, a sense motive or, a heal check or, a something to better assess kind of what that was? Or, how she's doing?
Sure. You could make a sense motive if you're just trying to get a good emotional read on her.
Yeah, what's up with that? There's the one! Hooray! That's fair.
I don't have time for her fucking problems.
Cuts.
I just saw a demon, ew.
Cuts back to Varangash's statement about the uncaring whims of the universe. Nah. What you saw was...
looks at Broken Wheel. He was right.
Yeah, no, what you see is what you got. She goes back into emotional lockdown pretty quick.
Are you alright? You've been out here for quite a while.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just, I gotta be honest with you, the wheel's pissing me off a little bit.
Well, here, hold on. Yeah, she's about to turn around and Ravi's there. I mean, we have Ravi. Maybe he can... He seems like he's good with his hands.
He just picks these two up and he looks down at the wheel and then at Songbird and he looks up to the sky. He's calculating how long it's been. Ask me next time.
Oh, I mean, you don't got it. I mean, it's my wagon. I'm the one ferrying.
He just puts up his hand.
I'll ask you next time.
He nods.
Ask me this time. Will you help? No. Walks away.
Just struts down the road, never to be seen again.
The last you saw him, he drew a kitty cat and then fucked off.
Is he just leaving? Alright. Weird, but...
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Alright, let me give a roll for, what is this,
Carpentry.
Can I use my craft check for that? Because
sure can.
Excellent.
Ooh, Ravi's crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Ravi's crafting.
Get him.
The reason why I laughed really hard when you guys said he took shop class too seriously. Dang it.
Oh.
No, it's fine that he's not. He's not fully into it right now. He's kind of distracted by his thoughts, honestly.
It's hardly an instant fix, but even with a poor roll, you're gonna make progress faster than Songbird was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you do seem like the handy type.
Learned from father.
Oh.
Oh.
Was he a woodworking guy too?
Clay.
Oh. Very arty.
He turns to Michaela, and he kind of like stops for a minute to try and think of the words he wants to use, and he like nods his head back to the wagon. You said parrots.
I did.
What? Why?
Well, something that that demon said. King can't talk today. Individuals from our past, you know, it seems like they used to know each other, and I don't know if I doubt it was literally our parents, but it's maybe something like that. They used to know each other, and they bound him into that hammer and did whatever else they did.
Looks like you lost him through a lot of that.
What?
Right,
You lost Songbird too.
We have, oof. She ages 100 years and then, is back to normal. Yeah, no, there's a lot to unpack.
I cannot help parents. No.
That's all right. We can talk more about it tomorrow when I am able.
He nods, he looks down, realizes he's just been hammering a piece of wood with no nail in it.
Your mind cloudy there, bud?
He looks up the sky, Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is.
You'll be alright. It's been a while since we went over, his alphabet and words. I've been relying a little too much on that language spell. Probably need to do a little bit of both.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't rely too much on magical parlor tricks. They'll fail you eventually.
Yeah, he retains a little bit each time, but we can probably still speed up this process.
Nothing beats good old-fashioned book learning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how long does it take us to fix this? I don't know what else to talk about. It's a bunch of shit.
It won't take too long to fix it.
Right.
Really, this is just the only roadblock keeping this session going. So if anybody else has things they want to talk about.
Varus is going to try and talk to Al.
Oh, okay. Do you want to come out here for a change of scenery?
Sure, yeah, and she'll probably kind of wander off into the woods a little bit.
I might get better reception out here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm looking around the map to see where she might wander off to. Probably just that little river over there.
Yeah, you pop out the wagon.
Ahoy! How goes all this?
It's going better now.
Yes.
Great, bye!
Okay.
Okay, bye.
She just kind of
Where?
scurries off.
She'll be fine.
Ravi looks after her going and goes, "Be careful."
She doesn't go
kind of
too
trails
far.
off.
Mini dog.
Varus just sits by the shore and kind of plops herself on one of the rocks and stares at a reflection for a really long time, and then just throws a rock at it. Hey, Al?
Yes, Varus?
Well, how are you?
Bored as usual. But that's not really news.
Oh, isn't Blondie playing with you?
Oh, yes, she is. Having a lovely time.
It did sound a little like that.
Varys just like puffs up her cheeks and narrows her eyes. Al?
Oh.
Do you need something?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Steamed hams.
Varys just kind of fiddles with her hands a little bit. So you know everything that happened with Mr. Rivers, right?
Yeah, I was in tune with your feelings there. It's gotten you pretty shaken up, hasn't it?
Yeah, Do you actually like me? Or am I a burden? Because I don't know. Because you've always been there for me, but Mr. Rivers was always there for Jill, and he didn't really care about her at all, and I'm just scared that I'm a problem.
Suppose that's quite the loaded question, isn't it?
So, am I a problem? Would you be happy if we weren't together? Because I really like being with you.
Varys, sometimes you are a problem. But there's no one else I'd rather be with.
Okay. I'm sorry that I questioned it. It's just... She, kind of clutches her chest a little bit. I'm kind of forced into it. And I was just worried.
I agreed too. You didn't force me to do anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Al.
As you're talking to Al, you feel something about your connection. It's a lot stronger than it was before.
Fucking persona diddling.
No, in a literal sense.
Oh, okay.
Usually if you talk to Al over extremely long distances or through hills and mountains, it's something of an issue, but here it's crystal clear.
God.
Honey, I thought you said you were leaving the car at home tonight.
Aurora Boreal!
I went
this
to get
time of
cigarettes.
Yeah. Again, I'm really sorry that I questioned that. It's just a lot's happened recently, and I worry. But I realize now that was, well, not surprising for me. That was foolish.
It's natural to worry about things. And I'm glad you talked to me about it.
Is there
I'm sure it was hard for you.
Yeah. It felt really rude. Because I don't want you to think I didn't trust you. I don't know.
I can feel your emotions, Varys. I know how much you trust me.
Yeah. Is there anything that's bothering you?
I've got an itch I can't quite scratch.
You know, Blondie could help.
You know, I bet she could, couldn't she?
Mm-hmm. Wait, have you been avoiding her? Ow. She just, like, puts her hands on her hips.
Seymour, the house is on fire.
You puff up your chest, and you just hear Al. What was that?
Ow, don't you dare. I know our reception's better here. She just, like, waggles her finger.
James?
You see poking through the woods. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied.
You lied!
Wait, are you here?
Yes.
Alabaster, what? Alabaster Dantes Vitae, what are you doing here?
Is he really obvious?
And without a...
like,
No, he's not being really obvious about it.
Varys, like, she pops up her cheeks and like, what are you doing here? And not giving me a hug. And she immediately just runs up and hugs him. No, but seriously, what are you doing here?
I wasn't just going to leave you alone with those with those Order people. Are you mad?
But, well, I mean, the Order, they could really hurt you.
And I could really hurt them.
That's true, but I just... You already do so much for me. I don't want you to get hurt because of my mistakes.
I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me also.
Okay, well... Did you at least tell them that you were coming?
Yes.
Al. She just like narrows her eyes again.
No.
Why didn't you tell them at least?
They wouldn't miss me.
Blondie? No, are you kidding me? She just like throws her hands up in the air.
I think going with you was little more important than maintaining Blondie's feelings.
Well, I appreciate that, but... Oh my gosh, I'm calling Ponson right now. She just like... She like takes the bead. Ponson!
Come pick him up.
Pick him up.
Ponson shows up in his minivan.
What the fucking fuck? I told you to stay in the backyard!
It's an alabaster. We'll go
We're gonna get a call from the city saying we don't keep our dragons on leashes.
You call up Ponson. Hello!
Hi. I don't know why I'm still doing the Ponson voice.
You're making fun of me?
It's like when you have a friend who has an accent and you morph into it by accident when talking to them.
Sorry, not canon at all. Sorry, I just like because we were doing a bit. So, Ponson, is Blondie out in the woods looking for Al?
Yes, she has been for days.
Oh, no! It just covers her face. Well, Al's with me. He left. He didn't tell anybody.
Oh, well, someone should tell Blondie about that.
Can that someone be you?
I have a better idea. Chrysanthemum!
Ponson is the laziest piece of shit.
Yeah, she'll do it. You hear like a door frame shattering slam.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's gonna... Alright, well, thank you, Ponson. Yeah, I guess... Out of curiosity, how common is it for magical items to talk?
It's pretty uncommon. Usually it requires someone who's got a couple bolts loose to make an intelligent item. Usually they want someone to talk to.
Okay.
Why'd you find one?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, tell me everything about it!
Well, Varys will, just for the sake of time, exposit of like, he's talked a lot, he did all these other things, and maybe even talked about the prophecy a little bit.
So you say that it's a demon.
Varys is dumb, yeah, she'd flat out say it's a demon.
What?
Oh, I bet Al would be pissed about that not knowing about it either.
Al's right here.
Yeah, no, you get a chorus of what echoing through your mind.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
There was a demon hammer, and you talked to it?
Twice!
Why'd you do that? What? Twice?
Michaela was with me the second time.
Well, hypothetically, does that make it more or less valuable?
but I learned a lot.
When you take it out of the packaging, does it lose its value?
Varys, here's a piece of sage wisdom for you. Don't mess with demons.
No, I didn't make any deal. I hugged him. But besides that, there was nothing.
You hugged him? Why did you hug him?
It was a part of an exchange.
They both go, it was part of a deal.
No, that's it. That's the whole deal. I give him a hug and he tells me more about the hero's prophecy. Apparently someone in my ancestry was the speaker, and one of the other four with me is the angel? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Sure, that's the whole exchange now, but as far as you know, he's gonna want you to hug him until you die or something.
No,
demons are messed up.
No, he specifically said it was not great, which really hurt my feelings.
It wasn't great!
Robbie hears Varys crying in the woods.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do we hear, like, this? Like, we don't hear the other two, probably, but we hear, like, exasperated Varys.
Yeah, you hear Varys shouting about stuff.
They, like, peek out from behind the wagon, like, what the fuck?
They just see
comedy
Alabaster.
slide out.
You just see his tail, like, way off, coming out at the other end. It's like,
Oh.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit exasperated at this point. He's caring a little bit less about hiding.
I like to think we're like, Songbird is like, okay, just one more thing and we're almost done, and then we get distracted and drop whatever we're doing, and everything just collapses again. God damn it!
Like, cool.
Robbie
Yeah, that's why I don't ask
nonchalantly,
other people for help.
Varys horse home.
No, we can't make Varys sleep in a stable. That'd be mean.
Oh,
No, that's not it.
Varys keeps working.
Varys' dragon is here.
Or what?
oh fuck! Oh fuck! I was the one person who didn't fucking know.
Oh. Varys' dragon is here. He's just gonna say that. No,
Oh
look.
my god!
Here.
Alright, so
You
you're
go
looking-
look, and I'll hold this, whatever this is.
You're looking at Songbird. 1 minute she's there, and then you blink, and then she is not.
Oh, okay. Alright, we got this.
Like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal. He even said it wasn't a bargain for souls or anything like that. I asked him like 4 times. I needed to make sure.
Of course he would say it's not a bargain for souls. That's how they get your soul!
I didn't know. I'm really sorry.
Songbird comes scooting into the woods. What the fuck?
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Al turns and looks to her. Oops.
For the record, I tried to stop her, but I tripped falling out of the wagon.
What the fuck is a dragon doing in Aldwell?
Please, Songbird.
Why do you have a dragon?
Morfogu comes out of the wagon.
Everyone comes out of the
And
wagon.
it's like, he comes out, he like looks, and
Guys,
he's like,
don't let Dogen see!
yeah,
Oh, don't let
Keep
Dogen
Dogen in there.
steps out of the wagon and is like, oh. He sees Songbird. He looks at everyone else. He looks at Alabaster. Oh my god, that's a big. Looks at Songbird
Horse.
again. Dog.
Oh no, the Dogen music.
Darn it, I can't.
Hey,
I can't
Dogen.
I'm holding up this wagon.
Hey Dogen, I'm gonna steal my boxes back.
Oh man, Morfogu's the best wingman.
Like hell you are.
Pulls out a switchblade.
My boxes back.
Songbird
Yeah, we
looks
were
back
able
to
to
the
fix this.
kerfuffle in her wagon, looks at the dragon. No, more important. Now, where'd you get a fucking dragon? I'm gonna hang up, okay?
Okay.
I'm not involved.
Songbird. Varys throws her hands out, just like protecting Al. This is my very good friend Alabaster Dantis Vitae. Please don't tell anyone. It's very important to me. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. It's just... It's really hard. I don't want him to get hurt.
She kind of rubs her face. I'm mostly just mad at myself because now you dumb motherfuckers let this slip like 3 times and I didn't catch it. I thought you were just idiots.
I am.
Nah, you're not.
No, you're not.
It's not that we didn't trust you, Songbird. It's just we already have so many people that know, and I just...
No, I get it. It's you want to keep it under wraps, and you didn't have to tell me, so you didn't do it. I get it.
Honestly, I would have, but Blondie and Ponzin and Chrysanthemum all walked in at the same time, and I couldn't put a blanket over them fast enough.
That wasn't going to work.
It was really big.
she She shoots like a knowing glance over to Al. He like shakes his head no, like it wasn't gonna work. Alright. Cool. There's a dragon. That probably decreases our odds of getting our wagon tipped over or getting mugged and murdered. That's cool. I can live with that. Dragon, cool. Dragon in Aldwell. What's a dragon doing in Aldwell?
Well, he's here because of me. We're buddies.
Yeah, but here and why? There's nothing here. There's nothing here that anybody wants.
Thanks.
I don't know. But she turns and looks at Al. I'm happy he is.
Nah. I guess that's all that's important. You have your secrets, I have mine. Sure, secrets. Don't tell Songbird anything. Alright.
No, Songbird, really, I'm so sorry. I really should have told you sooner, and I really thought about it, but I just, like I said, if too many people know, it gets scary.
She, her eyes move over to Cornelius. Hey, you, Scoot.
Oh, I get to scoot? Oh, I get to, okay.
Yeah, you get to. More like you got to.
Oh, I thought we were friends. I'm gonna cry now.
You're not the one who just spewed a secret. Alright.
Yeah. Secrets.
She pulls her mask down. Alright. Secrets for secrets.
You don't have to. I'm really sorry.
I do have to. No, I don't like having anything over anyone. So here. She takes one of her gloves off. And she takes out a dagger that's not her really nice dagger. And she just cuts a quick slit across one of her fingers. Alright. Touch it.
What?
I'm telling you to touch it. Just trust me.
Varys removes a mitten and very tentatively places her hand on it.
Stone cold.
Oh, well then for her, she would notice that Varys' hand is stone cold.
Cold.
Am I supposed to notice something?
Yep. You were. Huh. Alright, let's try again then. She pulls her scarf aside and grabs your hand. Here, feel my chest.
Varys very delicately places her hand.
No heartbeat.
What? Are you okay?
I am.
Can we help you?
Don't need it.
I won't tell anyone.
I'd certainly hope so.
But, I do hope that you know, like, obviously you're doing fine. She examines the mask and the sunken eyes and just the general presence of Songbird. You seem to be doing fine, but...
It's unrelated.
Oh, well... I used to be really sick too once. So if I can help, please let me know.
I don't need any help with it. But I appreciate the offer.
Okay. Thank you, Songbird.
Yeah.
No, Ravi, you have to put no, like... I don't know either. I'm just holding things.
He looks at her like, giving her that look of, are you telling me what to do? This is my job.
No, but, like, I mean, look at it. I don't... Like, Michaela doesn't understand your process, but at the end it'd be like, oh, okay. But it's like the way you're getting there.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But it's gonna look awesome. She doesn't know it. Oh, Songbird, you're back.
Yeah.
I think we're almost done. Looks at Lamp, are we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Unless anyone else wants us to not be done.
I
You else wanna do
I'm
anything?
stopping a Dogen. I'm stopping a Dogen from seeing a
Dogen.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that can be resolved whenever you want. If you want a scene, you can get one.
Actually, no. I'll hold off on that.
All right. In that case, you guys are setting the last spoke, and Songbirds like, hold on, and she just kicks it into place. Good enough. She collects her mallet and crap. All right, pile in. Let's go through. Oh yeah, we're cutting right through Blackwater territory. Endless good times.
Yes, we were looking for, what was it, like a really angry person? I don't remember.
That's
Michaela
pretty
remember,
much
he
it.
doesn't remember. It was, yeah. A really angry person, I think.
Someone with legendary ferocity.
Yeah, and angry. That's why I'm right.
You got something you want, Rafi?
No, he's just kind of like looking at these two and like waving them over.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Al. I gotta go. But before I do, gives him one more big hug.
He returns it as best he can. He wraps his neck around you a little bit to give you a squeeze.
Wait, where's that itch?
Oh, it's right over here.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, bless you.
Anytime, buddy. Okay, now, shoo. She just like waves her arms. Bye.
Go on, get out of here, you stupid animal. Go on. It's like that trope. They'll leave us if I call them stupid.
And yeah, he clears out. All right, excellent. So, what will happen next time on Make Amends?
Hey, Lamp, if we just didn't do anything with that hamper at all, like, what would have happened this session? That was like a big part.
We wouldn't have
If you were
done
just
anything.
Like, yeah, fuck that hammer. We didn't do anything.
That seems super haunted. Let's not touch it.
I would have pushed very hard for you to interact with it.
I think there's
Alright, this evil hammer really wants us. Let's throw it out. Throw it in that water.
Oh boy, oh
Go to
boy, oh
McDonald's.
boy. So we do have some fan art. There's
Oh,
no.
guys, also remember the character poll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did post it earlier, and I posted again. Here.
Yeah. Is there a link to an Imgur or anything?
There's no Imgur,
no.
but that's okay. I'll just go through it on Dooley Doo.
Keep it to go through.
Yep. So this one is from QWERTY09. Let me just open this. Boo boo boo. Modern
It's high
day
school.
AU.
It's stinky.
I really like the way they edited Cornelius's head onto that body. So like it looks like you've got a weird caterpillar neck.
Oh, it's so weird. Ew. Oh, put that thing away.
Yeah, with the way the mouth is done, it's like a little turtle like. And then from Wario fan 63.
Nobody tried anything funny. I've got that horse rigged to explode.
That poor fucking horse.
Horse, he's like, so sad. Sad horse.
Excellent.
Sad
And
horse.
then
Sad horse.
from Puppy Fight.
That's like a sassy lost child.
Oh, I love that.
Very nice.
And then from Madam Rainbow.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm sorry.
Blah 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 blah.
What?
I need you to say all that again.
Varys might
Sorry,
be
I
the
missed
wrong.
that.
Varys might be the wrong person for being this
Talking
speaker.
with demons.
And I said their
This
name wrong.
demon.
It is Madam Rainbow Barf. I forgot the
There you
Barf. I'm very sorry about that. From
Barf is barf.
Emerald Master 333.
Michaela at Cool Goth Girl.
Hey, you guys are back early.
Hammer's haunted.
What?
Hammer's haunted.
That might be my favorite meme
Hi.
nowadays.
Very nice.
Where's it from?
It's just a
Haunted.
tweet that's like.
It's just a tweet.
It's just a tweet. I forget what the original thing that's haunted was.
It was the moon.
Oh yeah, astronaut coming back from the moon. Moon's haunted.
Sorry, what?
Moon's haunted.
Then from Johnny Dragon, it's my bean.
Bean.
Oh, such a good bean. Thank you so
Got
much.
other bits on. Gonna make a cake because nothing bad happened today.
Nothing bad
Nothing
happened.
bad happened.
And then
Every day.
from Emerald Master 333.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah. May I see it?
No.
No. From Wario Fan 63.
Watch out, guys!
Danger.
I love how it's
Hardcore
sprinkles.
adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's either like confetti or it's like ice cream sprinkles. Like, that's awesome.
Both are equally not dangerous.
Ooh, final
And then-
slip in.
Then from Meershroom.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, Six must have posted the full body of him.
Yeah.
God, that's some cool shit.
That's dope.
Yeah,
as
he's really cool. If you want to know how much input I had on his design, it was none. I told
Yeah,
Six
I didn't
make
think
it either. And he looks fucking awesome.
I was
It's
about
really
to
good.
say, yeah, that doesn't seem like a you design.
No,
Not offensive or anything, just not you.
not me. No, definitely screams of Six.
I like it a
Oh,
lot,
man.
though.
Yeah, I
Good.
do.
Looks really
Good job, Six.
Yeah, no,
Good
absolutely. excellent.
Meershroom on this one.
Yeah, and then we also have a poll, if you haven't seen it already, which is, which Make Amends PC makes it to the end of Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay? And the
Good
results
question.
so far...
I don't know. I can't imagine they'll change too much more.
Oh, Ravi!
Maybe.
Crushing!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
I
to
can't
think
imagine-
this is. I like to think this is the order that they're eliminated into.
Yeah.
I liked I liked this poll specifically because I was like, yeah, you can have 2 winners, but
But...
with second place being tied for 16 votes.
Oops.
Yeah, if you.
There we go.
Who knows what'll
A
happen?
lot of people want to get their votes in. The straw poll is in the chat, but it's also in our Discord, which you should join if you haven't already.
You should.
You should absolutely do that. Be a part of the conversation. All of
Bears
your
did do that spaghetti.
she did. We are yeah, we're super cool and awesome, and you should join our Discord. You can get the weekly schedule there.
Get
you
us
can
to
get fan-
1,000
receive fan-
members in our Discord.
Yeah, get us to 1,000. We're at like
Be our
900 something.
1,000th.
How many do we have?
I can give you.
9,012, I believe.
You mean 912? Actually,
9,012!
Everyone
actually-
leave! We gotta go back down to 1,000! Everyone out!
it's actually 908, but
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even know it was that many. Jeez.
Morphogu got disqualified for eating everybody else's meals.
No!
Like
Stealing
while
and
they were
eating all the
cooking,
ingredients.
while they were cooking them. You know, someone's got like the fish. They turn around to grab an ingredient. Morphogu's like, "Ow!"
I know it's the wrong show, but I just love the idea of like Iron Chef, like today's secret ingredient, chicken, lifts the thing, and there's just more
Lifts the
photo.
thing and more photos just-
Everyone screams in horror.
Let's go chicken. What do you do? Yeah, I'll share.
What, you want some?
You want. Excellent.
Morphogu, what did you do? I'm eating.
Yes, I mean, he's hungry. Look at him.
Yeah, I think
He's
with,
hungry.
yeah, I think with 88 votes, that's sealed.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's all figure
So,
out.
Bowling.
congratulations, Ravi. You are the Hell's Kitchen king.
Winner!
Oh, I get it. Hell's Kitchen.
Fire
He's like a
can't burn the
tiefling.
devil.
Oh,
This is
Brutal.
Ravi. This bread pudding that you've prepared is lovely. It's got a great texture. Your presentation could use work, but it's not raw.
Ravi nods
Okay.
sagely and gives him the Armstrong handshake.
Buff men.
Despite your name, it's not raw at all. Thank you, Ravi.
It's not ravioli either.
Hey, Lamp!
I'm Lamp.
Thanks for running Make Amends today.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. It's always an absolute pleasure. You guys rock.
Yeah, this is
rock.
fun. Thank you very much. Oh boy, oh boy. So I guess thanks everybody for coming on out. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Toodles.
Bye.